Hello and welcome back to another video. Anime D Honor here. We are doing part 2 of What If Asta Had Magic and Anti-Magic. So now I'm going to start this thing. When I start a new What If, I'm going to do 5 or 6 videos straight of that What If. It's idea from this one YouTuber anime outlet. You should go subscribe to him. He's actually really cool. He actually made me want to make videos too. It's like many YouTubers that made me want to go. Many people that want to make me want to make YouTube videos. So yeah, go subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to my friend who made my intro and follow his Instagram. So yeah, let's get into this video. Well, before that, I forgot. We left off with them, with Asta with all of them, partying or what? No, like they're whatever. What is it called again? They're celebrating. I forgot how to say celebrate. They're celebrating about how Asta made it beat Magna's test. Magna, you know Magna, yeah. Alright, so let's get back into the video. Alright, before we get into the video, please subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my daily uploads. So yeah, I'm going out to school, and the reason why I'm only doing one thing a day, I'm doing homework, so I'm going back to school, so it's only going to be one video a day again. Because maybe two sometimes when I feel like it, but it's still probably most likely going to be one video a day. So yeah, I know, I'm not bad about it, and yeah, all that, but yeah. Alright, so, play my intro. Link in the description for my friend's YouTube channel and Instagram who made my intro. Yeah, go subscribe to him. And yeah, let's get into it. So Asta in his new celebrating with his new mates and friends, with his new comrades and teammates and friends. In his inside of his new, what is it called again? Guild or whatever. I forgot. And then we phase up to upstairs, and it says, and it phase to this girl with weird hair or bluish grayish hair, I think, right? Oh my gosh, purplish grayish hair or whatever, saying, so that's the other recruit. For those of you who don't know who that is Noelle, you know, the girl that stayed crushing on my boy Asta here. You know what I'm saying? You know that, he's slanging. Like my boy Asta, he got the 4-leaf clover in this one and the black clover. And then she says, what a peasant. She says, she still has better magic than me. It's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life. And, honestly, I hate Noelle at the beginning. You can't even control your magic. You go talk crap about somebody. You can't lie. Just, tell me this. Why is you talking crap about somebody's magic, but you can't control yours, and you talk crap about somebody who's better than you at what you do? And you're not even, you a royal, but you're not treated like one by your family. Alright, that was far. But, hey, alright, let's get to it. So Magna shows him his room. Asta sees his room and his eyes just spark. And then Magna's like, yeah, I know. My room is twice the size. He says, and Asta's like, oh yes, I have a room. He's like, and then Magna's like, wait, you're happy about it? He's like, okay, weirdo. And then Asta says, I never had my own room. It's finally my own space. Private room. Wow, it's crazy. And he's cleaning everything super duper fast. And yeah, he cleans up everything, organizes, puts his stuff. And then Magna says, you should write a letter. Your folks back home might want to know whether or not you got into it. Might want to know where you at. So yeah, he writes the letter and then goes to sleep. He wakes up the next morning because Magna woke him up. Magna says, come on, it's time for me to show you your daily chores. And then Asta says, he's like, wait, was that pillar there yesterday? And Magna's like, probably not. And then Asta's like, what? And Magna says, this house moves. Pretty cool. Get used to it. It's magic. Asta just eyes spark again. He's like, so cool. And then, yeah, Magna shows him what he has to clean. Yeah, all that. that he has to wake up Yami in the morning, and he has to feed the dogs and do the laundry, all that. So yeah, after she shows all that, they're walking out of the house, right? And then Noelle comes and says, Noelle comes and says, Noelle doesn't say nothing. Noelle comes and Asta says, wait, so you're the other new recruit, and puts his hand up. And she tries to smack his hand. Asta pulls his hand back, and he says, don't you dare smack my hand. As it's like his eyes just like is giving her, he gives her a glare. Like, Asta's that dude though, like, he's still the same person, but he's not the same person, you know what I mean? Because he got magic and he's more confident. So he don't care. He don't mess with people. He don't like people disrespecting him just because he lived in a poor village. She says, no peasants should be raising their hand at me. I'm from the royal Silver family. And then instead, Asta says, then why are you here? Why aren't you with the Silver Dawn? Wait, I don't know. I forgot what they're called. I know they're not Silver Dawn because that's the Golden Dawn. I forgot what the Silver one. They're the Silver family are. She scoffs. She's like, no. She goes, shh. You wouldn't know. Anyway, no peasant like you should come at me and confront me like this. She said, want me to show you what true magic power is? She launches a water ball towards Asta as it turns towards Magna. But before it can hit Magna, Asta makes flames so hot that the skin disintegrates the water. Noelle sees this, is like, what were you, no, Magna's like, what were you aiming at? You're pointing at him. How did it hit me? She says, well, it's not my fault you were standing there. And then she goes to Asta, and then she says to Asta, she's like, you shouldn't have messed with my magic. I'm royalty. I'm sorry, bruh. I freaking hate that. I hate when she be like, I'm royalty. But she also not like develops a little crush for him. You know that? Because my boy has to be pulling. And she says, wow, so strong. I'm sorry. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Never mind. So she blushes a little bit, but she's still like trying to act mad. And then she tells them why she's in the Bible. She says, it's because I can't control my magic. He says, what? But your magic is awesome. Here, come on, let's go. I'll train you. Me and Magma. And Magma's like, not me. This girl crazy. He's like, okay. And then so they go, Asta and Noelle. And Noelle's like, she blushes a little bit. And then Asta grabs her on the back and grabs her arm and says, okay, point at that tree right there. She points at the tree. And she points at the tree and it doesn't go to the tree. She says, focus on your water hitting the tree. Don't focus on the water. Don't focus on the target. Don't focus just on the target, or don't focus on just the water. Focus on the target hitting the tree. As he's right behind her, holding her arm. She's like, oh my gosh, he's touching me. Oh my gosh. Sorry. She blushing. And she does the thing. She does it. And she actually hits it. And then she's like, yay, we did it. And then hugs also like, yeah, you know, my boy be pulling, bro. Sorry, bro. I can't. Well, that happens, but not all that, okay? Well, yes, all that happens, but, oh my God, bro. It's so cheesy, bro. I promise you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my bad. Oh my God. As Noelle said, well, since you have the 4-leaf clover, can I see your powers? And he says, I have the 4-leaf clover and the 5-leaf clover. He says, what? And she says, what? You only have 1 grimoire though, right? He says, no, 2. He says, that's impossible. She gives him that glare like, that's impossible. That's just impossible. He says, nah, I'll show you right now. And he picks up grabs a sword, right? And he says, I discovered something new with my magic. I have full control over it now, too. The reason why I haven't shown any of you guys is because I didn't have any full control over it at the time. So he grabs, yes, I know this way too early. I'm like, yo, no, you can't just do that. It's way too early in the time. It's way too early. It's way too early. And then, okay, whatever, I don't care. It's not early enough. So he grabs both of the sword with. He grabs the sword with both of his hands. One at the tip of the sword, one at the handle. And his right arm, let's say, yeah, his right arm is engulfed with the demon magic thing, the devil magic thing, and he has the wing just like this on his right arm. And then he uses his 4-leaf clover grimoire. And you know how what's his name be, right? What's his name? Well, how do I say it, bro? I keep forgetting. Does how he has wind on it? Instead of wind, it's like a fire kind of thing on his left side. So he's practically goated. He's the goat. He's that dude. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm like, saying this one is not that strong. He's the strongest dude in the whole thing. Well, not the strongest in the whole thing, but yeah. He basically does that, and she sees his magic, and he basically like slicing through trees with ease, and then he's doing like these tornado things, but it's like half fire, half demon, half devil magic, right? And then he's just throwing fires, and it's like taking out the whole forest. It's not like the forest fire happens. Like the fire is so large and big, when he throws it at the forest, the whole forest just like disintegrates, all the trees, not all of them, just like 5 at the same time, 5 at once, because he does it with ease. And no, he does not have a wand. And yes, he used his grimoires. It took him. That's like his strongest state at the moment, to use his grimoire. And yes, he has the crown thing, like he has the crown thing like this, but he also has the crown thing like on the other side of fire. Pretty dope, huh? Yeah, I know. Swag face. Just imagine this dude doing a swag face. So yeah, that happened. And yes, he has another sword. And let's say that he made the sword as big as this sword, but made of fire magic. So it's like super duper dope. So he's pretty much goated. You know what I mean? He could slice through almost like whole bunch of things with that sword. And then doesn't even know how to do this yet. You have to understand. Didn't know how to do like this until he got like his wind spear, right? Asta does not have the fire spirit. He does not have the fire spirit, which is the salamander, right? But I'm gonna change the fire spirit because I don't really like the salamander. I liked how was talking. It was like a fairy. I'm gonna make Asta's like the same thing. Asta's like, he's not. It's gonna still be the salamander, but the Asta's gonna be super duper special. To the point where like it's the only fairy fire spirit. So yeah. If there's anything outside, just please ignore it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. And then Asta, his fire spirit guard, fire guardian, the spirit guardians thing, and then Black Clover, okay. How has that wind spirit. Basically, his fire, Asta doesn't have his yet, of course, though. But his will be the, it was like gonna be the salamander, but instead it's gonna be like in a fairy form, just like that. But it's like, it's a girl. It's still a girl. It's going to be a girl like that. But I'm going to make all the spirit guardians like that. But the water spirit guardian can stay the same. The water guardian can stay the same. So, yeah. And then, the earth guardian, I forgot what the earth guardian is, to be honest. So, yeah, we're just going to make it a fairy, too. But it wears, like, leaves as its dress. But the fire guardian wears, like, fire dress. It's pretty cool. They're all girls, okay? And yeah, the water guardian is a girl already, so we're just gonna leave the water guardian like that. And the wind guardian, the wind guardian is the wind guardian. So yeah, let's get back to it. So Wells like, hey Asta, wanna go out to eat? No, I'm just kidding. Never mind. Nope. All right, so we're gonna go to sleep. So Asta goes to sleep. He wakes up, does all his chores, really, really quickly. He washes the clothes. As he's thinking of Sister Lily, he's like, oh, Sister Lily. my future wife, but he can't do that because she's a sister of the cross or whatever. Yeah, the Christ or cross or whatever. And yeah. So and then she does that. She he thinks about that. He does all his chores, and then Magma says, Yami says, "Let's go, Magma, let's go." When they're all at the table just eating, and then Asta says, "Wait, where are you going?" Magma says, "It's a mission." And then Asta says, "Let me go too." And Magma says, "No, this is a mission for grown adults." And then Asta sits down and says, "Okay." And then we face the Magma and Yami, and they're just having a whole match of poker, and they lost all their clothes and money because they lost the bet. And then the dude said, and then Yami puts out his grimoire and says, "Oh, I'll trade you for this. If we win, we get all our stuff out, including your money. But if you win, you could have my grimoire." And then Magma was like, "What, Yami? What are you doing?" And then the dude says, "Nah, we can't do that." Well, the dude's an old dude, of course. And he says, "No, you can't do that. It doesn't matter. It's not like I can use it. I can use your grimoire." Because the person who gets their grimoire can't use it. Well, only the person that has the grimoire can use their grimoire. Nobody else can. So yeah, please ignore anything else. Like whatever. All right, yeah. And then he says, "Nah. How about if I win?" The old dude says, "If I win, you do whatever I want." And then Yami says, "Agreed." And then the dude wins. So now me and Magma are just walking home naked. But they did give him back the Black Bull scarf thing, like the little capey thing. Yeah, he gave that back. But yeah. And what he had to sign is he had to take care of these magic boars from his village, because that dude was the chief of a village. So yeah. So they make it back home naked, and all that happens. They get dressed all, and then Yami says, "Asta, Noel, Magma, do this mission for me." And then he says, "Wait, why? It's not like we were the reason you have to do this." And he says, and then Magma's like, "It's not like Captain Yami solves his own problems." I'm sorry, bro. That was so funny. That was so funny. I just watched this a couple days ago. I finished Black Over. It's just I'm watching it again, just because I want to provide a good, good things for y'all. Okay. So yeah. As that happens, this happens and they go, and then Magma says, "Oh my bad." Magma says, "Do you guys know how to ride on a broom?" Noel says, "Well, Asta taught me how to use a broom, so yes, I knew how now. But before I couldn't even lift it." And then Asta says, "Of course." Oh my bad. He says, "I can even fly on my own." He says, "There's no way." And then Asta shows that everybody in the whole thing, including Captain Yami, how he could have the devil thing, the devil wing power with the anti-magic power, and have magic with the fire. How he could fly, because the fire side has a wing too, and the anti-magic side has a wing too. So yeah, he could perfectly fly. And then Yami and everybody sees this like, whoa. And then Yami says, "Okay, do a slash with both of your swords at the forest." He says, "If I do that, the whole forest will be annihilated." He says, and then Yami says, "Do it or I'll kill you." Because Yami's still way stronger than Asta. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The captains be differently strong. And then Asta says, "Okay." And the whole forest is just annihilated. Burned to crisp and sliced in half. All of that. And yes, for those who think, wait, it's anti-magic. How does Asta's other magic work? The anti-magic just doesn't work on Asta's magic. Okay? There you go. So, and then we face to these villains and these giant pigs just go into these villains, about to jump at these people. And these villains and this one dude just has this crystal magic and just traps these things in the crystal and just breaks the crystal, killing all those pigs. Well, not all the pigs, just the pigs right there. I don't know. And I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. So I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my daily videos. And yeah, so yeah, next video is gonna be what if Asta had anti-magic and magic, had magic and anti-magic part 3, because I told you, I just said I'm gonna be doing like 5 or 6 videos straight. So yeah, let's get into it. I mean, then I said let's get into it. All right, peace out.